Ciara recently shared the wonderful news that she and her husband, Russell Wilson, are expecting another child. There's been quite a buzz about it, especially considering Future's reactions. Despite years passing since their breakup, it seems he's still quite affected by Ciara's life choices. Report suggests that the announcement of Ciara's pregnancy sent Future into a bit of turmoil, especially since he's always been quite fixated on her, even after all this time. This situation has unfolded over a few days. First, Future strangely mocked Russell Wilson for no apparent reason, only to have Russell's recent announcement of another child with Ciara seemingly serve as a sort of perfect comeback. It appears that Russell knows just how to get under Future's skin. One question that's been raised is why Future believes Ciara's pregnancies are directed at him. It's clear that Ciara has moved on and is happily living her life. She's found happiness with Russell, who treats her well and has also become a positive influence in her son's life from her previous relationship with Future. The history behind this messy situation goes back to when Ciara broke up with Future. She swiftly moved on to Russell, and their relationship progressed quickly, resulting in a marriage just a year after they started dating. Russell's role as a father figure to Ciara's son has made Future even more unsettled about their relationship. Future's behavior has been rather interesting, as he's been quite vocal about his thoughts on Russell and Ciara. He's taken shots at them without any apparent provocation, even ridiculing their decision to wait until marriage for intimacy. He stated, "God told me something else. He ain't telling me to wait. I guarantee you that we prayed afterwards, though after we did it, we prayed. That's a true story." It's worth noting that at the time of these events, Ciara was actually a married woman. This made Future's actions particularly disrespectful. Surprisingly, even though Future's actions were quite bold, Ciara didn't seem to pay much attention to them. Later on, Future took his thoughts to The Breakfast Club, where he didn't hold back. He essentially labeled Russell as a simp for pushing Future Jr.'s baby stroller, implying that Ciara was leveraging Russell for attention and popularity.
So of course I wouldn't want somebody to push my son. Like, that's the number one rule. Like,
I agree.
If I was a kid and my mama had a dude pushing me, I would have jumped out the stroller and slapped the shit out of her. I agree. You got nannies, you got assistants around you. Anybody could have pushed the stroller. You let them people catch that photo because you know what it is.
Honestly, it was quite evident that Future's intentions were to create friction between Ciara and Russell. Strangely, while Future himself was involved with various women, he seemed to take issue with Ciara moving on. He went as far as accusing Ciara of intentionally keeping Future Jr. away from him. He stated, "This B got control problems. I gotta go through lawyers to see baby Future the BS for $15,000 a month. I just want baby Future. That's all. I have been silent for a year and a half. I ran out of patience." Ciara reached her breaking point and took a legal route to address the situation. She filed a lawsuit against Future, seeking a substantial sum of $15 million. The lawsuit centered around claims of defamation, libel, and slander, as reported during that period. Ciara reportedly believes Future's previous comments were made out of malice and wants him barred from speaking on private family matters regarding baby Future in the future. Ciara also made it clear that she hadn't been keeping their son away from Future. According to TMZ's coverage of the lawsuit, Ciara firmly denied any such allegations. She goes out of her way to make sure Future sees their son. She also shaded him on Twitter by tweeting, "Some person is so dishonest and ignorant they do not deserve a response. Furthermore, one's main focus should be on being a good parent." As I mentioned earlier, Russell had taken on a significant fatherly role for baby Future, which might have been a bit of a touchy point for Future. Ciara's actions seemed to hint at some level of frustration towards Future. Interestingly, Ciara found her own way to get back at Future, not just by staying married, but by truly thriving in her life. Now, Ciara and Russell have built a beautiful family together. They have 2 kids, a daughter named Sienna and a son named Win. According to sources close to Future, every time he learns about Ciara's expanding family, it deeply bothers him. It's a stark reminder of what he had and what he lost, and he's left dealing with ongoing issues with his other exes and children. It's notable that Future seems to primarily focus his attention on Ciara rather than his other exes or children. Many speculate that this is because he still has regrets about losing Ciara and might even secretly hope for a reconciliation. However, with each new child Ciara has with Russell, that possibility seems even more remote. Ciara recently shared the news of her third pregnancy with Russell on social media through a music video for her song, How We Roll. It's been quite the momentous occasion, and Future's response, or rather lack thereof, hasn't gone unnoticed. Fans are guessing that he might be taking the news quite hard in private, especially since he's usually quick to react when it comes to Ciara and Russell. In an interesting twist, just a few weeks prior to the pregnancy announcement, Future had included a mention of Russell in his song with Quavo, titled Turn Your Click Up. It's as if he was hoping to ignite some drama, but neither Ciara nor Russell took the bait. Russell, in fact, responded with a subtle and classy move, sharing a photo with Future Jr. and captioning it "Best Part of the Day" with a dad life hashtag. Adding to Future's woes, insiders close to Ciara and Russell have revealed that the pregnancy has brought them even closer together. Their bond seems stronger than ever, and they're both looking forward to welcoming their new baby, the source stated. It's astonishing how much energy she has when she's pregnant. She's one of those mothers who has energy throughout her whole pregnancy. She always calls her life organized chaos, but it's organized chaos taking it up another notch. She loves being a mother. So this is what she loves doing. This is what she has always wanted, and Russ too. They've always wanted a lot of kids. Based on what's been shared, it seems that Ciara and Russell might continue growing their family in the future. This prospect could mean more challenges for Future, as it's clear he's struggling with their happiness and success. Despite this, it's unlikely that Ciara will let Future's feelings hinder her happiness or family plans. Interestingly, sources close to Future have mentioned that he suspects Ciara motivation for expanding her family is a way to get back at him for all the turmoil he caused in the past. He believes she's aiming to demonstrate her contentment and prove that she can thrive without him. What did you think about all of this?